Hello, people. I'm Sukriti Kiran. So, I'm here to talk about the 70th BPSC, especially the sources for CDPO. So, what I have noticed while I was preparing for the CDPO exam is that there isn't much sources available for home science subject because CDPO exam has a big problem that only four optional subjects are there. One is the psychology, other one is sociology, and there is home science, and there is LSW. So basically, what had happened that when I was preparing, I couldn't find basically sources or where to study from. So I was running here and there to understand uh, where should I study from. So to get rid of that issue, I have tried to compile all the sources that actually helped me. This is my admit card, as you can see, and I got 142 in my optional, which was home science. So I feel like home science is something that a lot of you would enjoy reading. And contrary to popular belief, it's not just about cooking or anything. It is like very interesting, and more importantly, it has a lot of use in daily life as well. So let's dive into that. So basically, what you have to do is to understand the syllabus. You can download the optional syllabus from the BPSC website, and what you need to do is to take out the pieces from the syllabus because it's written in a very bulky format. So you take it out and you break it down, and when you break it down into bite-sized pieces, you will actually understand that okay, this is where I have to study. And the second one is that you have to understand the core areas of your job. So basically your job will be to look after the ICDS. That is the most important part of your job. So in ICDS, basically it is a so yeah, it is basically a job at a block level where you have to oversee the the ration that is being provided to pregnant women and related to that women and child. And that is why you need to focus on the targeted demography of your job. Whatever is related to the welfare of women and children, that automatically becomes the syllabus of your job. So although it is not written in the syllabus explicitly, but you need to know. So my medium was English, so it was rather important for me to like study everything in English, because although I understand Hindi and I'm from Bihar, but the problem is that I have studied in English medium, and I cannot generally register a lot of things in Hindi. So that was the big problem while actually looking for the material. So the first one is 11 to 12th NCRT. It can be downloaded from NCRT official websites, or you can actually go to some places and look for it. It is a subject which most people won't take in 11th and 12th, generally speaking. So it can't be easily obtained. So it's better to just download it from the internet. Other one is the previous year mains questions from BPSC. You can download it from the BPSC website, or you can actually find it, just Google it and you can find it. The third one is economic survey. You have to thoroughly go through the chapters which are related to women and children. You have to do it. There's no other way. You are basically there to implement all these things which are being run by the government for the welfare of women and children. So until and unless you know about these things, it will be very um, hard for you to actually understand what what will be the part of your job. And the fourth is there is a textbook of home science, which is by the same name. It is by a writer called Premlata Malik. I have that book, and it is sadly only available on Flipkart, so you'll have to buy it if you want to. I also had some NIOS material which is available online, or you can actually contact some local booksellers. I got mine from Chotu bookstall in Patna, so you can do that. Although a lot of people suggested me to get UGC net's book, which is very bulky. It is like it weighs around like a kilo or something. It was quite heavy, and I don't think it is much helpful in the mains preparation because it is mostly MCQs. But if there is a issue of concept, or if you just too desperate to get anything out of it, you can buy and see it, but I would not recommend it. And then lastly, what had happened that I had to do a lot of self research on some topics. And for example, there weren't much detailed things available on family relations and all that, which is part of your syllabus. So I had to look through YouTube a lot to understand and really write down the whole theory of it. And there are some good channels, especially for UGC net, that you can see. Last one is my own notes. I have compiled a lot of my own notes at one place, but the problem is that I don't know how many of you would like that, so I haven't uploaded it in here. But let's see in future, if you all want it, I'll try to provide you through a link in the description box of this video. And lastly, it is my interview experience. So when you take any subject as an optional, you also have to prepare it for the interview, not just for mains. So what happens is that in interview, my interview panel was not that great, not to badmouth anyone, but yeah, they were not great. They were asking questions which were not good, to the point. And some questions were like how much what ingredients were in a sweet or something, because they just assumed that home science was about food and all that. But anyway, that is not the point here. But I would suggest, if you wish to take home science, I would suggest you do your proper research. So yeah, interview experience was, I would say, it was okay, it was average, hence the marks. I just got 60 out of 120, which was not enough. So but I would suggest that if you want to, if you really want to try something with home science, and if you really want to study it, it is a good subject, especially for optionals. You can write answers to the point, and the marking will be to the point. And if you are really, if you, out of these four subjects, optional subjects, if you don't have any background in any of the subjects, I would suggest you to take home science, especially given the fact that home science is not that technical. It has very less theories, and a lot of things are actually from daily use, like dietetics and family relations. Very simple answers can be formed. If you are good at your GS, I think it will be really easier for you to grasp the home science syllabus. I would suggest you to take a look at it and form your own opinions. But if you ask me, because I didn't have background in any of the four subjects, for me home science was rather easy, and that is why I enjoyed reading it. And hopefully I can write the mains again with the home science as the optional. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you would like to get the compilation of the notes. And yeah, good luck. Bye bye.